Hey, so this is a really important message that has to come out right now. We are in the thick of things. I can't even begin to completely fully understand the energy that we have right now because it is the funkiest, craziest, most unstable energy that I have felt in a really, really long time. It is literally bringing out the worst in people. It is literally making all of the ugly in people come up. And this message needs to go out, and it's for all of the narcissists on this planet. And this is not a point of empaths versus narcissists. It's not empaths are saints and narcissists are sinners. I'm not doing that. But as somebody who is a empath, we process things differently. We can see things differently. We have an vantage point of that often the narcissistic view of things does not cover. And please don't, I'm not talking about the medical diagnosis of this. So I'm talking about, when I talk about somebody who's narcissistic, you understand what I mean, right? This is somebody who's self-centered. This is somebody who doesn't feel anybody else's. It's the opposite of an empath. So if you're an empath, you are somebody who has high sensitivity to everything. You feel other people's pain. You feel deep empathy when somebody's going through something. You always want to be somebody who's helping somebody, who's putting a hand out and saying, I'm here for you. Even when you are not able to help yourself, you will help other people. And I'm not saying that as empaths, we are, the golden children, because as empaths, we come here with so much work to do. That's part of the empath gig. We have so much work to do on ourselves, but we also have huge hearts. We're very heart-centered people, which is quite ironic because we also can be very anxious people, right? We can have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear. So trust me when I say I'm not trying to make it seem like we are better than anybody else, because we are here doing the work. But I want this to be heard right now. And please share this with anybody who is not an empath. Maybe that's what I should be saying instead of calling them narcissists. But you guys understand what I'm talking about when I use that word, when I use that language, right? So things are coming up. Everybody's processing all of their shit right now. Everything is coming up. And there are going to be so many people, so many souls right now that need help, that need support, that need guidance. And I need you to ask yourself this question right now, because this is going to be like a pivotal moment for you of understanding where you are on your ascension journey. When somebody is dealing with stuff, so whatever it is, maybe they're sick, maybe they're financially having problems, maybe their relationships are having problems, maybe there's work. When somebody's going through the shit and you hear about it, or they talk to you about it, or they're asking you for help, what's your reaction to that? What's your instinct around it? What comes up for you? And so I really want you to pay attention to this, because if it is annoying to you, if you're finding it irritating, if you're finding yourself being in judgment of being, well, why the fuck can't they get their shit together? Why can't they go and do that themselves? Why can't they figure it out? If you're doing that in reaction to somebody who's suffering right now, it's not the right way to be reacting. You guys hear me on this? Like, do you hear me on this? If somebody is going through shit right now, if somebody is struggling, I don't care what it is about. I don't care if it's physically, mentally, emotionally. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you don't think that it's big. I don't care if you don't think that it's justified. It does not matter what you think. If another human being, if another soul is suffering in any way, shape, or form, all you have to do is say, how can I help you? That's it. How can I help you? Put all of your other shit aside. Put all of your judgments. Put all of your, oh, well, I think that they should be doing this and they should learn this lesson themselves. And why aren't they? Put that shit away. Put it all away. All you have to do is come into your heart and say, how can I help you? What can I do to help you? And if they are already asking you for help, don't answer their call for help with questions. Answer their call for help with, I'm there for you. I got you. And I'm going to tell you this, for those of you who are sitting in victim energy and who are saying to yourself right now, or saying to me, but I'm in a bad place myself. I can't even help myself. I'm in a really bad place. How am I supposed to help somebody else? I've got this, I've got that, I've got all this going on. How am I supposed to help somebody else? Trust me, you will find a way. You will find a way to be able to step up out of your own shit and be able to help them in a way that they need it the most. And it's going to be through, honest, I'm not even kidding you. It's going to be through the light that you do this. It's going to be through God that you do this. It's going to be through your purpose that you can do this. And you will be surprised that when you do this, when you step up and you show up, your stuff is going to seem less important. Your stuff is going to seem less like a fire going that needs to be put out. Because you're going to step into your power. You're going to feel that power, and that power is given to you as a gift to use. It's always there for us to use for ourselves, but it's there for us to use to support our fellow brothers and sisters. This is a huge time right now. You guys need to hear this message. I don't know which side of the fence you're on. I don't know if you're an empath or you're somebody that's not an empath, but can you see where we need to be all figuring things out together with this? Not everybody is going to be able to be as strong as you. Not everybody is going to be able to figure things out as well as you. Not everybody is going to be able to pull themselves up as well as you. And they need your help. They need your empathy. They need you to understand. They need you to be able to step into their shoes for a moment and be able to know and understand what kind of suffering they're going through and what you can do to support them. And I'm telling you this, when we do this, both sides are healed, right? You get this, both sides are healed. The person that's helping is healed and the person that's being helped is healed. When we do this, we have more beings on this planet that are healing. You guys get this? Please, please, please share this with everybody, because whether you identify as an empath or whether you know somebody who is a narcissist, this message needs to be heard loud and clear. We need to be showing up with compassion, with empathy, with understanding, with kindness, with generosity. We need to be showing up with this energy right now. We need to be giving to each other, supporting each other. And it's not always going to be easy. It's not easy to step out of the ego and put the ego to the side and say, okay, well, why isn't that person doing it this way? Why aren't they helping themselves? Why aren't they? It doesn't matter right now. It does not matter. You're just going to put your hand out. You're going to help that person up. You're going to say, what can I do to help you? And I promise you, if you're feeling like you can't help anybody because you can't help yourself right now, you're going to be given the strength to do that. You will find the strength to do this. Sending you huge blessings.